Precisely, Catherine is filling an empty 100 feet cubic container with the sand at a rate of 1.25 feet cubic per minute. Describe the key features of the graph of the amount of the sand inside the container. So, first of all, the volume of the container depends on the rate that we are filling the container. So it means that the function v, so let me take one pen. So the volume depends on the time, how long is going time to pass in order for Catherine to fill up the container. And this is 1.25. This is the rate, 25 time t, the time. And if we want here to label in the graph those variables, here in the ordinate is going to be v over t, v of t, while the x-axis is going to be the time. And now the graph of the function, as we are seeing here, we can write this function. Just let me make this a little smaller. So v of t, this is the graph of the function what we have here, this graph here, is equal with 1.25 t. When we plug in this function, when we graph this equation in the 25. So just let me erase this number here. 1.25. If we plug in this function in the Desmos or graphing utilities, we get this graph here. And as we see here in 80, for 80 minutes, it means the Caterina can fill up the container of 100 feet cubic. But first of all, if we want analytically to find it out, we can write here, instead of the volume, we are writing 100. It means we want to know at what time we can fill up 100 cubic feet. So here is 1.25. And now this problem here, we are solving for t, time t. And because we want to solve for t, everything can be divided by 1.25. 1.25. And the t is equal with 100 divided by 1.25. 1.25. And t is going to be equal with 80. 80 minutes, because here the rate is feet cubic per minute. So v of t is going to be equal with 100 cubic, 100 feet cubic. So here, and if we wanted to see the domain in this real function, in this real situation here, is going to be from 0. The domain is from 0 to 80. If we want to look for the range is from 0 to 100. The range is from 0 to 100. And if you look at this function here, this function is increasing from 0 to 80 is increasing function. And x-intercept is in a 0 and y-intercept is 0. Both of them is 0. The other intercept doesn't have this function. Those are the key features of this function.